Evergrande is the second largest real estate developer in China, and they are pretty much defaulting on hundreds of billions of dollars, and it's a complete and total disaster. So we have a couple of updates right here. I just wanted to point out that Joseph Lau, a massive real estate guy in China, just dumped his entire $45 million position, $45 million worth of Evergrande stock. Salesmen who work for Evergrande are being laid off. Contractors and suppliers are no longer being paid by the company. Evergrande is defaulting on over $300 billion worth of debt. And I've actually seen a couple of reports saying $600 billion, but I haven't been able to find any records clarifying where or really confirming that it's that large. But I have seen $300 billion, and that has been confirmed. But keep in mind, it could be twice as much for all we know. So they're defaulting on at least $300 billion worth of debt, although they were supposedly making payments on $83 billion worth of debt as recently as last week, but there's no evidence that payments were made, and there's no evidence that payments were received by the people they made these payments to. So that's kind of up in the air. We don't know whether that's truthful or not. And of course, buyers are no longer able to close on properties because Evergrande no longer has the money to finish developing the homes. And we're not just talking about 3 or 4 or 5 homes. We're talking about nearly 1.5 million homes. This is a far bigger crisis than most people can even fathom. And by the way, this is a huge problem not just for Evergrande, the company, but it's a huge problem for the home buyers, their employees, the businesses that they use for outsourcing, their investors, China's real estate market, which, by the way, makes up about a quarter of China's entire economy. It's also a problem for China's rules when it comes to borrowing money. Those rules are being changed at this point. And guess what else it can be a problem for? Us, right here in America. Let me explain. You see, originally, it looked like Evergrande was going to be bailed out, but now it kind of looks like it's on the fence. And as explained by economists who are far smarter than I am, it's more likely that the banks are going to be bailed out without Evergrande, because if Evergrande goes under and if Evergrande fails, that means the banks are more than likely going to fail. And if the banks fail, people are going to start losing confidence in Chinese currency. And if that were to happen, it could lead to a Chinese financial collapse. And if that were to happen, well, we're going to feel that pain too, considering how reliant we've become on China. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms and privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. Giveaways, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale. And of course, you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you.